Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Thursday, October 24th, 2013. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's jump right into the charts. We're going to start off with the usual S&P 500 E-mini futures. You'll see that the futures are trading higher this morning by about 4 points, but they are well off the highs of the session. So again, right now it's around 8:49 a.m. You can see the futures have pulled back, but they're still positive by 4 points. We'll see how this market trades out today. Yesterday there was a little bit of a negative bias out here in the market, but today the market don't seem to be too fearful. So we'll just look for more of a neutral type day, a little bit up, a little bit down. Not sure really what we're going to get, but there are a lot of stocks reporting earnings each and every morning, and I think this is what's most important. Just a few minutes ago we did have weekly jobless claims. Again, I don't even know if we can make a lot out of it. There seems to be a distortion in a number. Looks like the claims fell, but there was some problems with the California number. So I don't know if we could really make too much out of it. It looks like claims came in at 337,000 jobs. Either way, we only care about the reaction. We really don't care about what the claims are or anything else. But let's take a look at a few stocks here that are in motion this morning. Ford, big name in motion. Stock is trading higher, closed at $17.52. Right now it's trading at $18.14. There's not much you could do with the stock here as far as a trade goes, but if the stock gets to around $20, that would be a place where traders can fade the stock, sell it short. I think that's a good level, around $19.95 to $20. That's a spot where traders could look to fade Ford just as a day trade, nothing more than that. I'm not sure you want to look for all that much out of the stock, but you could look for probably 20-25 cents as a scalp trade. But that would only be if the stock got up to $20. But Ford is trading higher after reporting earnings. I'm not really 100% sure what the earnings were, but I do know it was trading higher. Another stock I'm watching today, I'll be stalking, is Akamai. So I'll be looking at probably buy Akamai at a certain level down here. I will have gap levels posted in the intraday stock chat trading room at around 9 o'clock in the morning. So those levels are completed, but we're going to look at Akamai as a potential play. Citrix Systems, CTXS, this stock has been all over the map today. It was just trading at 56, now it's trading at 58. So we'll see if there's an intraday play there, but this one will be in motion today. The other cloud stocks could be in motion as well, so you want to keep an eye on that. Another stock out there today is Cheesecake Factory. This one is all over the map, up, down, and all around. I don't see anything on it yet for a decent setup, but this is one that will be in play today. And if you get the right pattern or set up a little bit later. But we will be focusing on all of these equities once the intraday stock chat room opens up at 9:30 in the morning. After the close today, we're going to have some big numbers coming out from Amazon and Microsoft. So again, big numbers today after the closing bell. So the earnings just continue to roll in. Amazon will report earnings today after the closing bell along with Microsoft. We'll see how the market reacts to that, and we'll see what levels they come into, these stocks. And there could be potential plays today after the closing bell or even tomorrow morning. But that's going to be important. Another big stock today that reported earnings would be 3M. 3M is trading up a little bit, closed at 123.20, trading at 124.25. Nothing sensational. Stock has upside to around 125.75. So once it gets up there, do not look for, if you own this, do not look for any more upside. That's where the stock will most likely pull back, around 125.70, 125.75, somewhere in that vicinity. Don't look for more upside in 3M from there, but the stock is higher this morning before the opening bell, so we'll have to keep our eyes peeled for that one going forward. There are a host of other stocks out here. Another one is Symantec. I will have gap levels for this one. Symantec selling off sharply, so come on over to the stock trading room and I will give you the gap levels for that. We will be looking to play Symantec this morning. Equinox is another one that is gapping up. We're going to look to play this one as well. I've isolated a couple levels for this also, so we'll see how that plays out. Now, looking over at a few other things today that I think are worth noting, it looks like the 10-year Treasury yield is around 2.49% at the moment. This is very, very important because if this yield starts to move higher, then the mortgage market, the home builders, real estate investment trusts like Simon Property and Vernado, they will usually come down. Also, utility stocks will come down. If the yield starts to move lower, all of those sectors and industry groups that I mentioned will go higher. So you do want to watch the 10-year bond yield. It is very, very important. It really is controlling a lot of different things in this market. So I think one of the more important charts that someone can look at is definitely the 10-year bond yield. Looking over at oil this morning, what you're going to see here is that oil is trading down again by 26 cents. Oil is now at $96.60 a barrel. So light sweet crude, that's the crude that we use here in the United States. Brent crude is what they do use in Europe. Brent crude, light sweet crude right now is trading down to $96.60 a barrel. Let's take a look at the USO, which is a good proxy for oil, and that's trading around $34.82 at the moment. We'll see where this thing goes today. It is getting a little bit oversold, oil, but I do think it has potential downside in the cards. So short-term bounces could happen, but ultimately the trend is lower in oil. Taking a look at gold this morning, gold is trading up $6.50 to $1,340.70 an ounce. Decent little pop on gold. It's nothing sensational. Let's look at the GLD, but you'll see the GLD trading at around 129.35. Yesterday it closed at 129.68. In the morning session it was above 130 briefly, but nonetheless it is still holding some gains. I think the GLD has more upside in the cards here, at least in the near term. So we'll see how that all shakes out and plays out going forward. But again, it's only up $6.50 per ounce, so we don't want to make too much out of that at the moment, but we'll see how it does shake out once the opening bell rings. But decent little move up for gold, decent little move down for oil, and we'll just take this market one step at a time. A lot of opportunities out here. You want to seize the first 90 minutes, sometimes the first 2 hours of the trading day. After that, the volume has been getting very, very light, trading around 100 million shares a day on the spiders each and every session. So take advantage of the first couple of hours. After that, the market does simmer down and does get to be very, very light. With that said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts a little bit later.